We printed papers and we alleged that he's a thief. We alleged that he has irregularly used Kenyan money and so many other allegations, but we didn't first of all clear from him before we went to a 90. So ni kama tulimuharibia jina. In fact, Gachagua is defamed, completely defamed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, there's a common notion that there are no permanent enemies in politics. There's a time GATHONI WAMUCHOMBA and Gachagua were not seeing eye to eye. And then there was talk that Rigathi was planning the former Githunguri member of parliament to be the person who is going to wrestle that leadership from WAMUCHOMBA. But this time round, WAMUCHOMBA is now a close ally to Gachagua. Now, talking about WAMUCHOMBA being a close ally to Gachagua, in the impeachment, or rather after the impeachment motion, there is a statement that WAMUCHOMBA unleashed. And this statement bordered around the fact that Gachagua was not treated fairly, especially throughout this process. And WAMUCHOMBA was trying to say that the public participation was shoddy, and that how data was presented in parliament did not conform with the reality. So I want us to explore more on these grounds or on these allegations from WAMUCHOMBA. But before you explore those statements, I want to take you to the video where WAMUCHOMBA is making a very shocking statement trying to defend Gachagua matters handling of the parliament session. So just watch this video.
Today I'm a very frustrated member of parliament, basically because I tried doing my best in terms of asking for interventions to clarify some facts. I raised a matter of why we allowed public participation papers to carry allegations that Gachagua was not given an opportunity first to deny or accept before we printed the papers that were being used to spread rumors and gossips and allegations in the public participation forums.
So you probably could be also asking yourself whether Rigathi was fairly treated. I want us to explore this narrative of mistreatment that WAMUCHOMBA is trying to bring on board here. A mistreatment that led to him being impeached. So I will share the other side of the other section of the video in a short while. But before you do that, please, I'd like to kindly urge you to go down there, look at the button with a thumbs up, and please like this video. It is so important. If you like this video, that is the only way YouTube shares this video to so many other people. And subscribe to this channel if you are not subscribed before. And to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. WAMUCHOMBA was very, very categorical in this throughout the session, saying that the way this case was prosecuted was not procedural. And according to WAMUCHOMBA, she thinks that the best thing that would have been done before the public participation would have been that Gachagua would have been allowed to defend himself so that he could also unveil the evidences he had. And then what would have followed that? Because you remember, the move of the motion presented his case. The person being accused was not given a chance to defend himself. So he was subjected to a public participation. What was supposed to happen is that Rigathi should have been allowed to present his case, to rather offer his defense, and then the whole thing be taken to public participation that would have involved voting also.
Mkazi wa Nakuru, sauti yako ni?
Majina naitwa Paul Mwaneki, lakini mimi ile mambo yalifanyika jana katika bunge letu si mambo yalikuwa haki, kwa sababu wale wa bunge mambo ambayo yalikuwa ya muhimu kabisa hawakujadilia. Ni kama walienda huko kwa uamuzi mmoja kwamba hata kama Gachagua akijitetea namna gani lazima angeenda nyumbani. Kama wananchi hiyo mambo hatukufurahia, kwa sababu siku ya Ijumaa kulikuwa na hiyo public participation, tulienda tukatoa maoni, na maoni ambayo tulitoa pale katika parliament hakuangaziwa, kwa sababu watu wengi katika the whole country ilikuwa ni kwamba Gachagua asifanye nini, kwa sababu mambo ni mingi ambayo yanafinya mwananchi wa kawaida na ashughulikiwi. Kuna mambo kama ya inaenda kama sasa hii bima ya matibabu, wananchi wanaumia. Baada kwanza hiyo ndio the first priority, waingie pale kwa parliament waongee kuhusu hiyo maneno, ndio wananchi waanze kuumia.
And then what would have followed after that is that Rigathi would have been now subjected to a vote process like the one that took place yesterday, the 8th of October 2024. But according to WAMUCHOMBA, she thinks that that is not what really happened, and the public was subjected to propaganda, to gossip, to allegations which had not been substantiated. That is what WAMUCHOMBA is telling the people, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to take you to the side of the video so that you can get to understand the full picture of what WAMUCHOMBA was trying to bring on board. So just watch this other segment of the video.
About and a lot of concerns coming out about limited time for all members of parliament to contribute.
Today I'm a very frustrated member of parliament, basically because I tried doing my best in terms of asking for interventions to clarify some facts. I raised a matter of why we allowed public participation papers to carry allegations that Gachagua was not given an opportunity first to deny or accept before we printed the papers that were being used to spread rumors and gossips and allegations in the public participation forums. And that the speaker ignored. But I still feel we were unfair. This is mob justice to Gachagua because we printed papers and we alleged that he's a thief, we alleged that he has irregularly used Kenyan money and so many other allegations, but we didn't first of all clear from him before we went to wananchi. So ni kama tulimuharibia jina. In fact, Gachagua is defamed, completely defamed, because this was not even cleared by parliament. Number two, parliament ilikuwa inacheza videos za Gachagua akiwa mashinani. Nani aliclear those videos? Because according to Data Protection Act, we are supposed to clear the videos before they are aired for any quasi-judicial process. This was a quasi-judicial process. Why didn't we clear Gachagua? Clear the videos that were being used. Number three, I feel like Kenyans have been taken for granted. Why did we waste a lot of money and time to call people for public participation? I thought the speaker would announce how many people voted no or yes during public participation in Githunguri, in Kiamba, in Kabete. That was not used. So why were we wasting time and money? In fact, I'm telling Kenyans, hawa waheshimiwa, hawa mulichagua ni kama wamewabeba kwa urahisi sana. Yani wanawatumia kutumia pesa ya public participation, wanawafanyisha kazi nyingi ya public participation, lakini hayo makaratasi haitumiwi hata kufanya majibizano ama kufanya mjadala katika bunge la taifa. So today was a waste of time. It was a political process. To me, and I said it in parliament, it looked like we are mob justing Gachagua. Even during when he came to speak to us, people were making noise, and the speaker was comfortable with that. He never even called out the members to keep quiet. He just ignored. People were making noise. They were not listening to him. They were moving up and down, and the speakers looked like he was not interested anyway. So this parliament has let us down. I feel very embarrassed to be a member of parliament in Kenya. If this is how we do some of these serious proceedings and some of these processes, I feel very disappointed. But I want to tell Kenyans something. Kenyans, please listen to what Gachagua has said. Gachagua has said he's being hounded out of office for speaking against demolitions, for speaking about extrajudicial killings, for speaking about mishandling of riots, for speaking about Andani, for speaking about many other ills of this government. Gachagua should be celebrated by Kenyans because what he has said as a top senior most government official is something that Kenyans should think and look at and consider revisitation, because Gachagua has said it, and that is what we are waiting for. So we celebrate Gachagua. He may go down politically, but in the eyes of Kenyans, he has done Kenyans justice. Gachagua will forever be remembered in this country.
Thank you, member.
Very well, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the big question in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, is: do you feel that Rigathi was mistreated? Of course, we know votes were 21 to 81 for his impeachment, 44 votes against impeachment, and 1 member of parliament abstained. I'm still looking for a video where Babu Owino was voted, because one thing I know for sure is Babu Owino did not sign, did not append his signature on the motion, and also we know Ndindi Nyoro did not append his signature on the motion. So if one person abstained, who is this person? I'm yet to find out who the member of parliament, this member of parliament who did not vote. But until we get there, the bottom line here, ladies and gentlemen, is that WAMUCHOMBA believes that the treatment on Rigathi Gachagua was not just. Of course, if you followed our other analysis, you will realize that we talked about, I rather talked about the next phase, which is supposed to be the Senate session. I will confirm the dates and share with you, ladies and gentlemen, on when that is going to take place. But what has it that after that session, if the session approves that impeachment stays, then most likely Rigathi will head to court. But there is also another scenario where William Ruto might decide, no, I want to stick with Rigathi Gachagua. We might see that kind of scenario, by the way. You know, if Ruto is very smart and he doesn't want to be a one-term president, then he should stick with Rigathi Gachagua. Because the mood on the ground is not in his favor. The mood on the ground is that he has mistreated Rigathi Gachagua and that he made almost similar statements during Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's time, but he was never impeached. So this is something that he needs to think about carefully, and he needs to deal with this issue politically. So most likely, Rigathi Gachagua might not be impeached. Okay, the impeachment in Parliament and Senate might maybe sail through, but maybe Ruto might think that, no, if I approve this impeachment, Rigathi will finish me. To be honest, let me be honest with you. If Ruto appends or rather approves the impeachment, then rest assured, hapo atakuwa amejimaliza. Just think of Rigathi Gachagua, who is now an opposition. If he was the deputy president and he could make those kind of statements, now he's in opposition. Now he's no longer a government employee. Now Rigathi Gachagua is on the streets there. What is going to happen? I'm looking at Mount Kenya being split into around 30%, 70%, and I'm looking at 70% going to Rigathi Gachagua. And I'm also looking at a scenario where Rigathi Gachagua and Kalonzo Musyoka coalescing, forming a coalition. But the only problem is I don't know who's going to carry that flag. That is where now there's a problem. But I'm looking at that scenario. Someone else talked about another possible scenario and was posed a question that, think of an idol Rigathi Gachagua and Raila Amolo Odinga who did not win the AUC position. Think about that scenario and think about Kalonzo Musyoka, who wants to become a leader. What is likely to happen? That was a very positive question, and a question that would only leave people wondering. You know, I was also one of those people who was wondering what is likely to happen. I'm looking at William Ruto feeling the pressure, feeling the heat, and wondering what is going to happen. It's not going to be easy for William Ruto if he attempts to approve this impeachment. Most likely, Ruto atakuwa amejimaliza. That's the reality. Now, I want to raise my case here, but just go below in the comment section and you can offer your reaction on this matter. And perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe. Like this video. Till we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.